Good morning. I am going to make some sandwich bread, and I am going to try something different where I'm going to put my inclusions in my sandwich bread and see why not. So I made my sweet stiff levain last night, which is it's a fancy name for a sweet stiff starter. And what you do is you'll find recipes, like I'll post this recipe, but it'll have like so much of your regular. It needed to be an active starter. So I did that yesterday afternoon, got my starter ready, added it to here last night, and then put flour, water, and sugar in here. And as you can see, it's just absolutely, well, maybe you can't. It's gorgeous. It's ready. It smells good. And what it does is it takes the tang out of your dough. It makes it a little softer, fluffier. It'll leave it with a good crust, but a palatable crust, like a cinnamon roll crust. You know, it's not like a bread crust. But it'll leave your bread really soft. And the other ingredients, you know, it'll cook up and have a nice crust on it, but not as tough as like a bowl, you know, the round artesian loaves. So again, I measure my jar so that it's ready, and yeah, so I'm excited. So anyway, grab your coffee. I got mine, and let's get going. It's pretty early. It's not that early. It's 6:43. I've already showered and got ready. Our son, Kellen, is on his way to San Antonio this morning. It's his daughter's 18th birthday. Can you believe it? My little granddaughter. Anyway, she is graduating tomorrow from boot camp, so Kellen's flying in to join her for that. I don't get to go. There's only so many tickets allotted, and just the immediate family is going to use those up. So I'll see her afterwards at some of the celebrations, and that'll be wonderful. I'm just glad her dad is there for her to see it, and of course her mom will be there. So anyway, let's get going. Let's get baking and have a good day. We'll have some sandwich loaves for the family. I'm actually going to make a jalapeno cheddar in one loaf and a cinnamon raisin in the other. I've never done that, so let's try it and see what happens. Just for a reference, my jar is empty, and I got 398 grams, and I needed 400, so I'm just 2 grams off, but it's okay. So it might look like a lot, but you will use it all. So make sure you make the recipe the way it says. Don't be intimidated by how much it looks like, because it'll use it. All right, so I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients now. Okay, so I have the starter, the egg, the salt, the coconut oil, all put in here already, and I'm going to mix it up and then add the flour. I like to do that first because I think it's just easier for me since I'm a hand kneader. I love that, hand kneader. And it just makes it easier so everything gets mixed up really good. So that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to add the flour, and then I'm going to knead my dough. When I was telling you about all the things I had put in the dough before I started to add the flour, I forgot to tell you honey. So yes, there's honey in there too. So that was all put in there, and then I mixed it up. Then I added the honey, and then I kind of mixed it in the bowl pretty good. Of course, used my special disinfectant for the counter. And again, if you have any questions about that, let me know. I'm loving that product. And so I'm going to knead this, and then I'll put it in the bowl, back in the bowl, and let it rest, I think for like 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours. I'll cover it and let it rest in a warm spot. I'll probably put it in my oven with a light on in the oven. And it says to knead 8 to 10 minutes with a hand mixer, so I'm going to give it a good go here this morning. So it's a good little arm workout. I love it. I don't know why I like doing that, except for without punking my head. That's part of that small RV space bacon, but if I could do it, you could do it, okay? All right, so my dough looks great. It's nice and balled. I'm going to put it in here, cover it, and put it in the warm oven with just the light on, and leave it in there. The dough temperature should be about between 76 and 78 degrees for the ideal temperature of the dough. I don't really do that, checking the dough temperature that much, but I think I'm going to start because I really want to learn the science and really how to make my best dough. But just for, you know, backyard bacon, I think I would just let it look like it rises. Now it won't double, it'll just fill the bottom of this bowl once it's ready to have the next process, and that will be the shape. And I'll add the inclusions at that time, and then I'll put it in the loaf pans and let it rise again. So here we go. Okay, it's been all of that time. It's actually almost 2 o'clock, so let's take it off. Ooh, look how nice it looks. Let's check the temperature. You can see I poked it earlier to see what it was. Just for grins. I mean, it's obviously ready to be shaped. And see, it's 82, so it is actually warmer than it needs to be. So I've got all of my inclusions ready. I got those all ready to go. I think I'm going to do some bacon bits. I have these bacon crumbles from Costco, so I think I'm going to use them. Put a little bit of that in there too. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out and weigh it, and then split it in half, because this will make 2 loaves. And I'm using these pieces of parchment for a air fryer. They work really well. Ta-da! All right, so I'll weigh it, cut it in half, and I'll get it shaped, and I'll get back to you. Okay, it's almost 5 o'clock, or it is. Oh, it's almost 6 o'clock, sorry. So I checked it, and it's ready! So it says, they say if you push on it, and it springs back a little bit, but leaves a small indent, like this, then it's ready to bake. If it springs all the way back, then it needs more time. So some of the juice already came out. This is the cinnamon loaf. I'm going to bake it first. And I'm going to do it in my convection oven here in the RV. Since it's cool out tonight, I could go ahead and bake in here instead of outside. All right, I'll show you what it looks like when it's done in 40 minutes. Well, the cinnamon raisin is almost done. It just has a few more minutes. And it looks like it's going okay. And they're a little bit dark on the top. And I did try to tempt it, but as you can see, it fell right off. So Jalapeño cheddar is next. You can see it's way above the side. Remember we put it in, it was lower than the side, and they said they wanted to rise at least to the top of the pan. So I do have it there. So as soon as this is done, I'm going to put this one in. All right, so here's the jalapeno cheddar loaf that we made. It's cool. It's not cold, but it's cooled down. And I'm ready for bed, so I'm going to cut it. I can't wait anymore. Oh, it smells delicious. It didn't have as much of a stuff that I was hoping, but it looks good. It looks a little gummy. I could work on this. It's probably the way I put it together, because I know that I thought I would do it like rectangle and then roll. No, I think I did square. Anyway, I don't think I rolled it good to make the distribution really pretty. So I'll have to look at some videos on how to make that swirl. The top swirl, the final one, looks pretty good. It smells delicious. It's a little bit not bouncy as it should be, right? That's not bad. So anyway, I think I just added some stuff. I took a regular sandwich bread loaf and just thought I'd try to do it like this instead of doing the whole separate dough, because it would be nice to have a couple of basic dough recipes that you just put inclusions in. So there probably is. I'm going to have to figure it out. But trust me, we'll toast this and eat it even if it is a little gummy. All right, you guys, so that was my test run for Gary and I, but it was a loaf just for us anyway, so it smells delicious.